Hi everyone and welcome back to SunBurst Tarot, where today we're going to be doing a reading on Foodie Beauty and just her general energy and what are some messages that kind of want to come through, especially after I just did a reading live on her where we found some tinfoil hats. Wonderful. Everything's timestamped if you want to go check that out. That I did on April 1st. Not a joke, y'all, but man, maybe we should have with all the tinfoil that probably melted during that reading. So, just a quick reminder before I get into it. Just remember, everything I'm saying is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. So no facts here, y'all. Just my opinions, psychic downloads, and the such. So if you want to use what I'm saying to help form your own thoughts, opinions, and conclusions, please do so. If you don't want to, you don't have to. So without further ado, what are just some general messages here from Miss Foodie Beauty that Spirit would like to kind of show or let us know about as an audience? And already, the first thing I'm hearing, it's a war. What is that all about? The death. You refuse to transform. You refuse to change. There's a refusal to try and start a new cycle, a new thing, because you are trying to maintain control. You are trying to be the bigger, the winner of all things. We're going to take a look into what this emperor actually is. Because from a material standpoint, they're trapped. Foodie is trapped. She's not doing well. She's not changing. She's trapped like a rat in what she's had to do, how she's doing it, and the such. There is no change for her. She's refusing to do things in a new light, and she is now chained by her material vices and the things that she is now using in a material sense. She is chained by those resources and how to obtain those resources. As her hopes and fears here as well, is she manifesting shit, doing her spell work, doing other things, which is like, she's like, I'm going to be able to do whatever I want because of my magical intuition and the things that I am doing. Foodie, just knock the effing spell work off. And again, I keep hearing, it's war. I would like to say things won't be thrown at her, but people are allowed to defend themselves. Because the unseen obstacle for her, karma comes, and karma is a bitch. People have chosen to stay, and I've been kind of maybe saying this for a while of karma's coming in, and karma's coming in a big way. Innocents, sadly, who are still around, have chosen to be there, have chosen to put themselves in that line of fire. Karma's coming to collect. Justice card, and that's the obstacle, and it's unseen. It's coming. What you do in the dark will come to the light. Because you've been consulting with the dark and the dank here, honey. And your world will come crashing down. You could have tried to do this on your own. You've been given opportunity after opportunity after opportunity to say, knock it off, change, transform, and do new things. It is now time for the F round and find out moments for Foodie's life. Tower is coming in, honey, and it's about to go kablooey. Things that are not built on a solid foundation will crumble. Things that are built on a faulty foundation will come crashing down. Your skeletons in your closet, the things that you've done to build yourself up, are coming out. You cannot hide. And those towers that you've built, they will not last. As here in the past, the star, you've made yourself boring. You've made yourself unattainable. People don't see you. You're an underground star. People don't, that's who you've always been. But that you will no longer be underground, because here in the future, just as spirit, this is interesting, ghosts are pointing right back at Foodie. Where it's just as you point at us, we point right back. A new cycle starts. The world comes and it starts a new cycle. The ghosts are here, the spirits are here, being like, it's on you now. Ooh, interesting. This Foodie's got some major shenanigans she's on about today. Ruh-roh, spaghettios. Again, I keep hearing, it's war. All right, what's this Emperor card all about? I'm actually very curious. Uh, Come on, where are you? I know you're here. And then I want to take a look at what is this big tower moment. It's a good energy for her. It's coming down. The energy's coming down, but like, what is it kind of telling? Like, okay, but first let's take a look at this emperor. What's the emperor got to do with this? Do with this whole thing? What does the emperor have to do with this? What does the emperor have to do with this whole thing? The magician reversed. Okay, so this is, what does the emperor have? So it's like, I'm not telling the truth. This is my snake oil salesman card. Why? Because of the Knight of Wands reversed. What is this, or who is this emperor card? All right. Material. I bring balance to your life. Wonderful. Okay. So what this emperor card is, if you want to go check out my live stream, you can. But this feels like a Ouija board sort of entity that came in and is now doing hanky panky, has been attached to Chantal for a while. I'm going to say it. If y'all want to believe it, y'all can. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But it's like, this is a snake oil salesman whispering in her ear of like, I'm going to bring you down because, or it's like, you aren't transforming because of me. You aren't doing things because of me. This thing is like a feeder sort of thing where it feeds or leeches, or I should say it's more like a parasite that like feeds off the energy of Foodie. Because like, it's a snake oil salesman. It's like, I promise you riches and stuff, but in reality, all I really want to do is leech off of you. Why is this? Because of the King of Wands reverse. Because it's like, I have an opportunity or a proposal for you, but the proposal's shit. Because the material influences here. It's like, I'll bring you balance. I'll bring you fame. I'll bring you riches. I'll bring you I'll bring you to a balance of everything that you want. However, the hopes and fears is like, and you can be greedy. You can't talk about me though. You can't talk about me. You can't bring me up. However, the unseen obstacles. Foodie Chantal is a loose cannon. She's gonna spout her mouth off talking about weird ass shit. Because again, negative influence. This thing is the devil. Not like, it's not the darkest energy I've ever felt. It's like a parasite. It's like a leech. It's gonna take all this energy from her. It's not good. It's almost like a low level. Some would like to say, I like to akin it to like a low level type of like imp, demon type of thingy mabobber. Because what's going for her is that this is coming out of, like, we've been very isolated. We haven't talked about it. It's been on my journey. It's been carrying me on my journey. Look, she's sitting on the goat on this demon type of entity. That's him taking her on this journey. Because here in the past, the Queen of Cups reversed. Okay, sweet, because we've been doing dark ass magic. And I was actually just talking with a friend earlier today where I'm like, you know who this card actually probably should remind me of? It's called Hecate. Hecate is known for the 3 visions of herself. Same with the goddess Brigid, or Morana if you're in Slavic tradition, where it's like there's the 3 different heads. What is it? I think it's like the maiden, the crone, and the maiden, the crone, and I can't remember the last one. And like it's all there. So it's like it's the 3 different versions, and that's kind of what this is giving me. Seeing it reverse, it's like we've been using this in nasty dark ass shit. We've been consulting these magical deities and this stuff like that, and not in the best way. Because here in the future, the 8 of Cups, you're refusing to walk away from this. You cannot walk away from this. You will not get gratification in this, because that's who this emperor is. This emperor is not like a servant of this goddess, it feels like. No, it is completely separate. And before you come at me like, Hecate is not all that bad, believe me, I know a lot of god or goddesses. And we can even see this in if you're a monotheistic, paleotheistic, or not polytheistic religions, or if you believe in certain people, places, and/or things. I felt this for years, and even today, where people will twist the powers or twist the energy coming from these deities that people worship, and they twist it for their ill intent. Instead of maybe going at the core of what that deity is, they manipulate and twist the energy that they give, and then they receive for bad. It is not on the deity itself if it is good or bad. They have aspects that are all part of life. Whether the practitioner or the user themselves, what they do with the energy of which they give and then they receive, then that is on them. So again, this is like Kakate, this is like Brigid, this is like Morana. These are these type. I'm not saying that if whoever this is that Foodie it looks like worships, or whoever else worships is being done in bad. Like the goddess is bad in themselves. I don't believe that. I believe that the practitioners might be using that energy from them to manipulate energy around them for the dark and the dank, which if you do that, I would consult with your deity because they're probably not happy with you. So that's what I'm getting here. This is this low level whatever. I think it's called like it's a low to mid level type of entity, but whatever. Like I said, if you want to believe me, you don't have to. If you want to, you can. So let's just take a look at this tower. We're having an F around and find out moment coming up here with Foodie. What's this all about? What's going on with her F around and find out moment from the beginning of this? Because what the heck, Foodie? You got a storm coming. Again, I keep hearing it's war. You messed around with the wrong people, and now you will have to face the consequences. Karma's coming, honey. And the people who are around have chosen to stay. They have been given multiple opportunities to go. But alas, they've chosen to stay. Whether or not that is through Foodie's doing or their own doing, but everyone has a choice, and that choice has been made. So what's going on with how does this F around and find out moment come here with the tower? So Page of Swords, we're having miscommunication, disharmony. We are not talking about things. Also, there seems to be some sort of false piece of information coming out, whether this is a tweet or a text or paper. Something is being showcased that is not all that it seems, especially with the Page of Swords reversed here. And I get that this is something physical, tangible, piece of paper or a message, video. We are being lied to. And in these lies, it's like we're being told why. Okay. Because from a material standpoint, the Seven of Wands reversed, Foodie can't defend herself against the accusations it feels like that are coming out. Is she lying about something? I'm gonna grab some clarifiers on this, because it's like Page of Swords. I'm running my mouth. I'm saying one thing. I'm doing another. Why is this? Because I need to try and scry. I want to try and do magic to do things. I'm trying to manipulate energies. I'm trying to manipulate storylines. The Nine of Cups. I'm trying to feel emotionally fulfilled. But this right here is always like this is like I'm doing magic type of stuff, and I'm manipulating stuff because I'm doing magic, because I can't defend myself against this F around and find out moment, because I have been mixing and bubbling shit in cauldrons. I've been doing witchy shit, and it's backfiring on me. Hopes and fears. My fear is like all my witchy shit, all my magic-y shit, the things that I've been cooking up behind the scenes are backfiring on me. Because the unseen obstacle here is that you've been greedy, you've been selfish, you've been doing things for the wrong reasons. You've been holding yourself back for so long that now, what the hell? There's also more rituals. Do I want to say this? You broke contracts that you made in the past and here in the future. New stuff's coming out. New information. This is also on this card. It's the Ace of Swords. Again, it's another big tablet, right? I just want to bring it up to the camera. It's transformation as well as we look at all the butterflies. But on this tablet, it is the world destroyer. It is the snake. It is the world destroyer snake that comes to eat the world in Norse mythology. And that's what it comes. This is like Foodie's world coming out. It's like, you must, this is the world. It's the new information coming in, but the snake is the thing that comes to destroy it, comes to eat it, comes to talk about. It looks like almost how you're eating in a whole new world. This could have a couple different connotations and a couple different layers. Do I need to say this? Okay. So, what's the negative influence here? This is a grave site. I don't know what sort, if Foodie is finding animals that have passed on, or is using uh, material or substances, whether this is like dirt from like a cemetery, whether this is animals that have maybe passed on to do rituals and stuff. As I like to say too here, and I will say this, animal sacrifices have been used for millennia. Here, and it has not, and it's not a practice that is accepted today. I would like to say. And here's the thing: is I would like it might be. I don't like the practice because it's typically not what needs to be done. Again, though, energy given is energy exchange. It's an equal give and take back. It's like what you give is what you will get. However, it doesn't mean that the person who's giving it back is happy about how it was received. I keep getting that. Her fuck around and find out moment essentially is just like she's doing witchy shit. This witchy shit's gonna backfire on her. The pot's gonna blow back in her face because of what she's been doing. It's like, fine, you've messed around with things for too long, and now you're gonna have to face the consequences of this. All right. So what else are we kind of having to know about here? So we have low level entities. That's the whatever. That's a whole thing. But now we're looking at this whole not devil stuff, but it's really weird, dark, magic-y shit. It seems to be like, okay, it's blowing back on you, and you're gonna have to face those consequences. So, what do those consequences? So I think what we looked at is like, why is that kind of happening, essentially? Now, what does it look like? What's coming up for Miss Foodie then? That's kind of essentially what's just coming up then for her, because Ace of Pentacles, loss of finances, even more. Her money is going to get taken out. Why is this? Things are going to get put out to the world. We are going to be seeing through this mirror. That mirror is going to be shattered for her. However she sees herself, it gets shattered. She will not be able to look at herself in the same way again, because this is like, it's almost like, I see this as almost like there's going to be a really bad filter fail. And and this photo of her, or there's a photo taken of her, and we get to see how she truly looks. No filters, no nothing. And there's like I know there's one going on, but there seems to be even a worse one. Something that Foodie will not have control of. And that's going to drive her insane. I think we're finally going to see what she truly looks like. No filters, no nothing. And I think people are going to be shocked by it. As from a financial influence here, no one's going to want to work with her. No one's going to really even be near her. There's some stuff coming out about her that is not going to be pretty. Because what's her hopes here is like, I'm going to be able to be strong, confident. I'm going to at least be able to keep the man, or go to someone else. I know Salah and Pete's, both of them do have strong both of them do have strong air placements. One's an Aquarius, one's a Libra. So like this, either one, she's like, I can have either one of them with the King of Swords here. That's her hopes. Like, I'm at least going to have them to back up with here. However, she's not going to walk away. The unseen obstacle here is like people either are refusing to walk away. Oh, no. People are either refusing to walk away, or people are walking away and she doesn't really get a choice, and that they get to walk away from her because she's broken contracts, she's broken agreements with other people, because she's kissed the ring. She's going back to this protector of hers. Man, this card means so much more now that I kind of know what the F is going on with this whole thing. She's not going to be alone, because at least she has the demons inside of her that she can talk to and do things with, that provide her strength and that she provides strength back. Because here in the past, the Two of Swords reversed. Like, I had a decision. I don't know which way I'm going. And then here in the future, the Nine of Wands reversed. I've always seen this as deprogramming. Someone is not going to be able to filter her world for her anymore. It's almost like, yeah, I'm going to be able to help. Like, I can be your friend, but I won't filter your world around you anymore. You have to deprogram from everything. People are going to be deprogrammed from you as well. And in the middle of the deck, the Two of Wands, because she has to start on a brand new beginning. She's got to go somewhere else. She's got to travel, because old contracts, old ways of doing things, old business agreements do not work out anymore. Okay, I'm going to grab out. Is there anything else that really wants to talk right now? Alright, I'm just going to grab this. Anything else that we should really kind of know about? Or the such messages for Foodie, because I'm sure she'll watch. Miscommunication, disconnection. One person's looking one way, the other one's going another. You gotta go far seeker. You gotta go look deeper into what's going on in your life, honey, because what you have is not what it will stay. Come on, let's focus, please and thank you. Like, you gotta go. You're trapped in a cage over here, and another person's looking another way. You have to look deeper into what is going on with your life, because you are trying to manifest a new life for yourself here. You want new things, you want people, you want all this stuff. However, you are bitter, you are jealous, you have spite about what other people have and their happiness. You cannot control what other people's happiness looks like. You can only control what your happiness looks like. You do not need to be bitter. You need to be jealous. What the hell are you doing, Foodie? You're going beep beep. What are you doing here? You're trying to figure something out. You're trying to figure out your next stage. You're trying to manifest, but you're bitter. You're jealous. You're not doing this out of love and light. You're doing this all out of the dark and dank. You're gonna have to fly the coop, it almost looks like. Get the heck out. You're gonna have to leave. I would leave a lot sooner than what you probably want to, because you have to go. Just go. Go try something new. Try different things, because once you get out of wherever you're at now, what are you doing? You got to fly the coop, because you need to go for new opportunities coming in for you. There is nothing left for you in Kuwait here, my dear. Man, you want manifestation. You will not manifest your dream boo there, because you need to start on new beginnings and go and try different things. Grabbing out the other deck now. Because, yeah, you need to start off with your new beginnings. Trying again. Trying again. Maybe in a different part of the world. Like, it's time for you to pick up, go, leave, try different things. Because you need to meld. You need to go. You need to come together with other people. Also, otherwise, you're going to be crashing out and coming in with other people, and no one's going to want to. This is trying to help you figure out. You need to work with other people, co-create with spirit, rather than just trying to force shit, Foodie. Because your time is a ticking. You don't have much time to try different things. You are on a timetable. It is time for change. It's 10, a little bit after 10 on this clock. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Like, things are coming to a head. Either you get out or you're going to be forced to. And I don't think you're going to like that change coming, because your head is in the effing sand right now. It's like, you aren't thinking. You aren't trying to do different things. Like, you're just like, la-di-da-di-da, I'm fine. Everything's going well. Again, though, it's not going well. Why is it? Because you're trying to They want you to try another thing. You got to go to your next chapter. The next chapter needs to start. Why do you keep hanging around? Why do you keep hanging around for this chapter when the chapter's been long dead, long over with? And now it's just like, I'm just staying here because I want to. Because it's time for divorce, honey. It is time for divorce. It is trying to get out. It is time to not be with this person anymore. What else we got here? Because it is movement, the next move. You have to start the next chapter. Go somewhere else. Travel around in different places. You need to get out of Kuwait. Maybe you're going to somewhere else. Where is this? This is a globe. You got to go somewhere else. Let me go try and gotta go to the next thing. Now let's get some vintage ladies with not so vintage advice here, because it is time to listen to your heart. It will show you the way. Look, you're going in a different direction. You have butterflies. Change. Get into that sexual sacral energy. Get into those reds, that fiery nature. Like, it is time to listen to your heart. It will show you the way. Going in different directions, going to different places. Like, it's time. Why is it? Because you're stronger than yesterday. You're stronger than you were yesterday. You've made it to today. What makes you not want to go to tomorrow? Like, each and every day you have a different version of you that gets better and better and better. Because over here, live, create, and tell the story. You aren't dead yet, honey. Like, you're here, you're doing different things. You can start a new story. You can live, create, do new things, but that is on you to do. But you need to leave and get the F out. Because if you want, you don't look a day older. But looking here, it's also here. We are fearless, independent, and original. Like, Foodie, if you really look at the base of her, she is a really strong person. She's out there doing a bunch of different things. She is pretty fearless in a lot of stuff, and like, she's just out there doing different things. And she's independent, and she can be original when she wants to be. But here in the middle, a dream is your wish. A dream is a wish your heart makes. Here's the bride. If she wants to be married, she can go out and be married. She doesn't need this fake love, but she needs to get rid of this old shit that she's already in. She cannot stay. She's got to and go. And here at the bottom of the deck, what's kind of really underlying this whole thing with her? It's like, what seems ordinary is often extraordinary. It's like, seeing this card, it's like, you have all this going on. This magic circle too. Foodie, stop messing with magic circles and shenaniganery here. But it's like things in life can be amazing if you co-create with spirit rather than fight against it, which is what she seems to be doing. Because what's blocking her right now from all this stuff? What is her biggest thing that's blocking her? Is her happiness. What she thinks makes her happy is not what truly makes her happy. Honey, if you go towards what actually makes you happy rather than what you think is making you happy, you're going to have a fulfilled life. But she is not. She is coming to the point of, get the heck out. You can start new chapters. You can do new things. Be independent. Do this. Do that. But she can't do that if she's so hung up on what other people think, on what other people are doing. Be expressive. You get to express yourself. You get to do different things, but you don't need to hurt other people in the midst of it, because she can aim for the skies. She can go to different places. She can travel. She can move. She can fly. Go and do that, but she's refusing to leave. She's refusing to go. She's refusing to try and go around the world in 80 days. Like, that's what I'm seeing here for Foodie, and I really just want her to just be expressive. Go towards what actually makes her happy, because currently she's going towards what she thinks will make her happy rather than what will make her actually happy. So that's what I got here for Miss Foodie-ish Beauty. I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope you had a good time. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. If you want to leave a comment, let me know your own thoughts, opinions down below. Feel free. Leave a gator emoji down below if you really want. Stock up on your Florida water. Things in Grow World about to get weird. And thank you all again so very, very much for watching, and hope to see you guys in the next one. So bye.